Hey there. If you are someone that doesn't want to count calories, but you still want to live a healthy lifestyle and work towards your health goals, then I might have something for you. So stay tuned. And hey guys, if you don't know me, my name's Christina Walsh, and every week on this channel, I share my love and passion for health and fitness. Absolutely love helping women to build stronger minds and stronger bodies through an approach of working on their mindset, nutrition, and exercise, and incorporating self care and sleep in between. All right. So if you are somebody who is on a health journey and there's so much information out there that you don't know what to do with it, and you really don't want to have to count calories for the rest of your life, then let's talk about it. All right. First off, let me start by saying sometimes there can be some benefits to tracking your food for a short period of time and kind of just looking at what you're eating as far as calories and macros and just kind of seeing where you can adjust from there. All right. So when you do start any type of health and fitness journey, that actually can be a good place to start. But I know that most people don't want to do it long term. And you know what? Neither do I. I don't want to be tracking everything that I'm eating and worrying about everything that's going into my mouth. I think that for some people tends to mess with their mind. But for a week or so, just to kind of see where you're starting, sometimes even 3 days, I have my clients do like 3 days. That can just be a good starting point, just to kind of get an average of what you're eating. Um, how many calories, and again, like the macros, and where you can start making some little changes. So again, that can be a good place to start. But if you are someone that doesn't want to continue to do that and doesn't want to have to count calories in order to live a healthy life, or if you have a weight loss goal, then let's talk about what you can do. So one thing you can do is first focus on having three really like nutrient dense meals. All right. And what I mean by that is not just having like a bowl of cereal for breakfast, making sure that it has all the nutrients in it so that you're getting all the vitamins and minerals and macros that you need. And when I talk about macros, that simply means your fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. So you want those three meals to be really balanced, okay? And again, not just at lunch having like a bagel with cream cheese or something. Can you have that? Sure, but add some protein in there too. Throw a piece of chicken on the side. The bagel has your carbohydrates, the cream cheese has some fat, fats in it. So are there better options? Maybe, but we're talking about trying to get all the macros into your meal so that throughout the day you are getting the nutrition that you need. So really start by focusing on breakfast, lunch, and dinner, those three main meals, and how can you incorporate healthy, nutrient dense foods, things that don't have empty calories. Like a donut isn't going to give you much nutrition and you're going to be hungry a little bit later on, but is like a scrambled egg with some, a small bowl of oatmeal and some fruit on top. Is that going to give you better nutrition? Yes. Is it going to keep you full longer? Absolutely. Like I said, at lunch, if you just have like a bagel with cream cheese, do you think maybe in a little while you're still going to be hungry? Probably. But what if you had like some, chicken and veggies over a little bit of pasta or quinoa, and maybe sprinkle, like you cooked, the veggies in a little bit of oil for some healthy fats. That's probably going to keep you satisfied longer. So start by really looking at those three big meals and having it balanced. And then from there, if in between your meals, you're finding like you're really hungry and can't get to the next meal, have your two snacks and just make those protein and fruits or veggies. So try to make those, things that have like a lot of protein in them, or again, like your fruit and veggies, or a combination. You could do like apple with peanut butter, or you could do like, a cheese stick with some grapes or something, where you're getting a good combination of macros there too. So hopefully that can help you. If you do follow this consistently, you should find yourself having results. So I actually, let's see, This is something that I work on in my program with my clients. Let me see, I can just show you a quick example here. And so this is something that we kind of look at, and this is taken right from Precision Nutrition. They run like a nutrition certification program. So it's creating your meal. And as you can see, like you want um, half your plate to kind of be your veggies here, all right? A quarter of your plate to be your protein, and then the rest is kind of your carbs, but you also want to have like some healthy fats in there too. So maybe if you have like sweet potatoes here, you have a little butter on them. Or, maybe your starch here is like quinoa, and um, instead you're putting like some nuts mixed in with your veggies. Maybe you made like a peanut sauce or something on top of your veggies. So your fat would be over here with your veggies. Um, and then, like if you want, you can have like a little piece of fruit for your dessert or something after. But again, like focus on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't need to have the fruit and veggie each meal, but you do want to be getting your fruit and veggies in throughout the day. So if at breakfast you had veggies, maybe your snack's going to be fruit. Okay. So hopefully this helps. And just, some little tips here is being sure to eat slowly and stop eating when you're not totally stuffed. Have more vegetables than fruit, but the fruit is important. Try to have as much whole foods as you can without as much, processing in it. Organic if possible, but I know that's not possible for everybody. It's more important just to have the balance. And if you have like massive plates at your house, use a smaller plate based on your body size. If you're like a larger man or a larger woman, the bigger plate's going to be okay. But if you're smaller, like I'm 5 feet, so like my plate's going to look very different than my husband's plate. So you don't want to be like, oh, but my plate, was balanced if, the plate's like bigger than like your head, So kind of take a look at that too. But again, in the beginning, sometimes looking at your calories and macros can be really helpful. But if for you, this is absolutely something long-term, you don't want to be counting calories or, what's going into your mouth, I totally get it. And I encourage that because I kind of like to have more of an intuitive eating kind of style with my clients and for myself. But I think like in the beginning and getting into a routine of having breakfast, lunch, and dinner and just kind of giving your body what it needs throughout the day can be helpful. And then as time goes on, you can kind of make changes. Like for myself, I was doing that, but some mornings I'm just not hungry. So I don't believe in forcing yourself to eat. So sometimes like my first meal isn't until 11, maybe even 12 o'clock. But I don't do intermittent fasting. It's just more like I'm listening to like my body signals now. And it might be because like I had dinner late the night before, So, but again, in the beginning, without wanting to count calories, do the 3 meals. If you're hungry in between the 2 snacks, make sure you have the balance and don't be too strict, but also try to focus on more of the whole foods when you can. All right. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. So every week when I release a new video, you get notified, and hopefully there'll be some tips and tricks that can help you throughout your health journey. All right. And as always, guys, have an amazing day and live your best life.